Hi, I would like to talk about a new feature in the Alma November 2015 release, automatic conversion of hold requests to resource sharing requests. Now, the scenario is as follows. Suppose you have a holdings request such as a patron physical request or patron digital request or a general request, and this request is unfulfilled and expired or canceled for some other reason without having been fulfilled. Alma can now automatically convert such requests to resource sharing requests that are sent to your preferred partner. And in the July 2015 release, we saw how you can manually convert holdings requests to resource sharing requests. And now we're going to show how this process can be automated so that Alma does this behind the scenes. Basically, Alma has two jobs that are monitoring requests. One is the recalculate after inventory update job, and the other is the request handle expiration step job. And if either of these jobs recognizes that a request was unfulfilled, it can automatically convert it to a resource sharing request. So let's take a look at the configuration in Alma that you need to make in order for this feature to be activated. So the first thing you need to configure is the terms of use of the request, allowing it to automatically convert to a resource sharing request. So under Alma menu, fulfillment configuration menu, under physical fulfillment, go to terms of use and policies. And here we filter for terms of use of request. Now here you can either add a new term of use or configure the applicable terms of use to your request. So suppose it's this one, standard request, actions edit. And now you can see we have a new policy here, automatically convert to resource sharing. There are two options here. One is do not convert to resource sharing, and the other is convert to resource sharing. So if we want to turn the feature on, then we select convert to resource sharing. And now any request for which this term of use is applicable and it gets canceled whilst unfulfilled will be automatically converted to a resource sharing request. Next. Save. Now the next configuration you need to do is create a sending borrowing request rule that configures how to send a request that was configured from a hold request. So under Alma menu, fulfillment configuration menu, under resource sharing, go to sending borrowing request rules. And here you click add rule, and we'll call this send request upon conversion. And the conditions for playing this rule are converted from hold request, equals true, add parameter. Under this condition, we would like send request to be true, so that a request will be sent upon a conversion from a hold request. Save. So that's it for the configurations. Let's just take a look at the two jobs that can potentially identify that a fulfillment request is being canceled without having been fulfilled. Alma menu, monitor jobs, and we go to schedule jobs, filter by fulfillment, and these are the two jobs. One is requests handle expiration step, and the other is requests recalculate after inventory update. Both of them run by schedule, but you can also run them manually. So let's, for example, run recalculate after inventory update. Job has been submitted successfully. We can go to running and give it a refresh. And the job is finished. We can go to history and see this job. and you can view the report. And in this case, I didn't have any requests converted to resource sharing, but if you do, then you'll see it over here in this number. And note that several conditions must be satisfied in order for the job to actually convert the hold request to resource sharing request. The first is that the pickup location of the request is a library and not a circ desk. The second is that the resource sharing library can deliver to the pickup location. The third is that the resource sharing library has a default location. And fourth, that the date needed by has not yet passed. And of course, if you've seen that a request was converted, it will be in your borrowing requests list. And that is how you configure Alma to automatically convert hold requests to resource sharing requests in case of the cancellation of an unfulfilled request. So thank you very much for listening.